wish you a happy new year and a giant welcome to our Awaken session. You've been listening to Sarofe, which is one of the amazing tracks on the SOMA Breath app. And just out of curiosity, who here already has the SOMA Breath app on there, whether it's a mobile device? Craig, I see your hand. I'll take that as a yes. Lying down there, for those of you who have your camera on, I see you. Quick hello to all of you. If you don't already have the SOMA Breath app, I would highly encourage you guys to pick it up. You're also going to get access to all the replays of the live sessions that we do, whether you choose to be a premium member or a free user. We want you all breathing, connecting, and a part of the experience. I'm going to show a cool trick for all of you who might be new to SOMA Breath, is when you go to live experiences and click see all, you can go and find the replays of all the amazing sessions we've been doing month to month, so that we get to keep you connected as a community. We get you moving, we get you breathing in a powerful way. So first off, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jason Mark Campbell. I'll be the host for today. I'll be introducing Niraj as soon as he takes the stage, but I'm going to be a bit of your MC, interactor, engager at the start of the session. We're very excited about the very first live session with Niraj Awaken 2026, getting a chance for all of you to get set intention for the year. And we're going to make this really fun. We're going to make this really interactive. And to kick off that level of interaction, I always like starting these sessions to get an idea of where everybody is tuning in from the world. So let me bring on my nifty little map, and I'll ask all of you to type into the chat which country, city, location you're tuning in from. And let's have a look Do we have an international audience here or not? So type in your city, country, and let's populate those little dots on the map so we get to see we have a concentration of people in Europe. We have some people towards the southern tip of Africa. We have somebody on the eastern bank of South America. I'm seeing, I believe this is a Panama location, some Utah, I believe, or Colorado, maybe some Alberta coming up here. So those are some very early people out in Canada. Some New York time zone starting the day fresh, some Miami. I'm seeing out some, it looks to be maybe some Hong Kong, China here. Philippines are tuning in, and I have yet to see somebody in Bali. So I'm going to type in Bali so I can make that pop up. And for those of you in Australia, much love to Australia. We've done this session at a different time so that it's not in the middle of the night, but quite late in the night still. But our dear Australians, we love you and we want to make these sessions more accessible to you. But have a look at that, guys. We are representing the globe, tuning in together and having a good time. So big welcome. Look, the session here is going to be interactive. We're going to have some fun. And some of the first things I want to get out of the way, just getting an understanding of who's here. So again, I'll have you use the chat with a 1, 2, 3. Are you new to Soma Breath? Are you a regular breather with us? Or are you an instructor? Or maybe you're planning on becoming one? And let's just see who's tuning in. And a couple things I want to say is first off, all our instructors, much love for you guys. We have such exciting stuff that's going to be coming in 2026 for all of you. So thank you for being advocates, supporters, pushing the mission forward. And we're excited that you're participating in this. You must be enjoying the breath sessions if you're joining us live as well. So we're glad that you're all here. For all you regular breathers, this is going to be a fun interaction that we get to do with Niraj himself. And so we want to make sure that this is going to be a peak experience for you to kick off the year. And if you are new to Soma Breath, strap yourselves in. We're going to be having a great time because what we're all about here at Soma Breath is bringing you some heightened experiences and healing through the power of movement, breathing, and community. And so as I'm watching this, I'm seeing we are hundreds of people, close to 200 people together. We're going to get to breathe. We're going to experience a session together. Now, I would love to tell you that we're aiming to get it done within an hour, but if I know Niraj, he loves to make sure to give you guys more. Those who know, know. So I would say we should aim to be done before 2 hours, but I have given the objective that we should get this done within 1 hour so you guys can get energized, experience, get a bit of learning a little bit, and make sure that we have a good time together. But speaking of this, we're on a session today about talking around elevating our state. So the first thing I wanted to do before bringing Niraj on is at least get a measurement of our current state, yeah? And so again, I'm going to have you use those little chat functions and let's get a 1 to 10 about how are we feeling right now. Be honest, where are we feeling right now? So 1 being not great, 10 out of 10 is great. Keep the numbers between 1 and 10, and let's just have a look at where we are landing here. Although I should expect this to be interactive. I'm seeing a lot of numbers in the chat, but I'm not seeing any numbers coming. So let's see. Am I having a technical difficulty? I do like doing flawless sessions. So I'm going to reset the results. Let's just have a look if this is working. I've just hit the reset. Here we go. Okay, I just hit reset. So start again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. Now that I finally reset it, we're starting to see some numbers. Okay, we're across the map here. We have a few results coming in. 8 seems to be the safe bet. It's like, yeah, I'm doing good, but I don't want to feel that good. So it's a conservative good feeling. 7s are usually really strong. 5 is a lot of honesty. You know, we are all here coming in with a different energy level. And we're going to have an objective. You know, we claim that doing Soma breath routines gets to change your state in a very rapid, instantaneous way. So if you're here on the call today, we hope to at least help you move up 1 level. If we could get everybody moving up 1 notch, we've done a good job. If we've had everybody here getting an extraordinary result, well, we might not have a bet on it, but I think we're going to be seeing something incredible. This is not our first rodeo. We've been doing this for almost a decade, and we have an idea of what happens when you get to experience one of these sessions. I'm going to switch it over to this last part of the interaction. This is actually getting your chats up on screen, and I'd be curious to know, how are we feeling? Like, what's on our mind at the start of 2026? Are we feeling excited and ambitious? Are we feeling exhausted? Are we feeling, you know, that it's heavy? Is it light? Like, what's the primary emotion that's coming up for the start of the year, right? We're talking about awaken for 2026, but we're all starting somewhere. So, what's going on? And be honest, this isn't necessarily a pep rally point. This is just a come into truth moment. Like, where are we sitting for 2026? I'll say for 2025, on my end, it definitely felt like I entered into a cocoon and I was in a process of trying to figure myself out. It was just like, hey, I needed to, shed some old patterns. I felt like there was this butterfly inside of me, but I had to go into a cocoon, right? I gotta figure things out. And there was change, there was roadblocks, frustrations, turns, cool opportunities. Um, but I was in preparation, it was very transitory. So, and whatever it is that you're feeling, the key thing I want you to notice as you see this coming up on screen, one of the reasons these live sessions are so fun and powerful is that you're probably going to read something from someone else and go like, yeah, me too. And this is why coming together as a community is so powerful because the healing amplifies, right? Like they talk about the Maharishi effect. Whenever you do anything together, you get to see an amplified result happening. And this is exactly why we love doing the sessions where we all get to come together and we get to breathe. And you're going to realize when you do a Soma breath routine, it's truly going to be one of the most powerful things you'll get to start with. You'll be able to get that transformation going and it'll kick off your year in a powerful way. Okay. We've gotten a chance to understand what is going on and what we are feeling. So what about intention? What are some of the intentions we're setting for the next year? By the way, I do want to acknowledge Silky, who's flagged a little thing for the admins around making sure we have the right link. We'll make sure to improve that, but it sounds like we have over 200 people who might have found it through the app. So we're just going to be reinforcing that aspect is if you're joining here and you're new to Soma Breath, the easiest way to build yourself a powerful routine is to go to the app, right? If you are using the app, you get notification of all of our events, such as the Awaken 2016 is right here. You'll see the replays. It's a lot of people come on these sessions. They can't stay for the whole time. We want to make sure that you can get the experience. The replays will be on the app. So make sure to check those out. Those are available for free, right? There's some premium content on the app, but there's a lot of free content as well. So be sure to check that out. And let's clear all those drawings. Somebody was having an etch and sketch moment here. And so coming back to what you guys are sharing, continue your breath work, finding peace of mind. I will resonate with you, Katrina. It feels like me, or sorry, Katharina. It seems to me that peace is a very desired state for 2026. I want to find an effortless, peaceful, calm way for me to continue achieving my goal that feels much more in alignment. Oh, if this is the kind of energy you're setting, I think you're going to be in the right place because we're going to have a conversation about that, going deeper into it. And I'm going to make a little confession for all of you here, which is I know that I have Niraj not too far off and ready to take the stage with me. And now we've had a chance to see what state we started in. I'm seeing some of the intention you all are setting for the year. We're going to get to learn a little bit more about Soma Breath and get to have an experience with it with the founder of Soma Breath. And as I've mentioned, we've been doing this for almost a decade and we've been creating these transformations and you're going to get your very own as we go and set the intention for the year. And just in case, Niraj, you didn't have a chance to see the poll results from the start here, but we went and looked at what is people's state, and we're sitting at an average of 6.6. We're going to pass it on to you and let you guide the session for today. Niraj, the stage is yours. Everyone, let's give a big warm welcome to Niraj, who's going to set up us on a great session for the Awaken 2026. Niraj, the floor is yours.
Just in the nick of time. Is my everything set up okay?
We can hear you, we can see you, everything's fantastic.
Okay, wait, I'm just gonna adjust this one little teeny bit. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so welcome everyone. Wow, well, first off, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. So, how many people have got on there? 200 people, amazing, fantastic. Can you hear my voice? Let me just adjust the sound, make sure everything's good. We don't want any noise problems. Just want to make sure my volume's nice and loud. How's that? Is that better? Yeah? Cool
Better.
stuff. Yep. Okay, brilliant. All right, now we're good to go. So, how's the vibe in this room? Have you already checked in with the vibe, Jason?
We checked into the vibe. We actually had a great little conversation talking about how was the vibes. There was a lot of frustration. There was a lot of things in 2025, and it was like it felt trapped. It felt mucky, right? 2025 felt like a lot of change. And we looked at some of the intention that were being set for 2026. I saw peace was a disproportionately large intention within the chat. And so we've had a chance to have that conversation already.
Brilliant. So that's also not unique to everybody on this call right now. It's also been my year as well. They call it the year of the snake, right? A lot of things shedding and transforming. That definitely has been the case for myself, and I think the entire SOMA Breath organization. We all went through a bit of a transformation, a bit of an upgrade actually. We had a lot of challenges, but in the end of it, we've actually ended up better than we were before. So sometimes you have to go through a bit of a dip or a period of stress before the big breakthroughs happen. And I feel like this year that we just went through was one of those moments where some people took a bit of a dip, but if you get through that little dip, you break through. Now, here's one of the things that happens to a lot of people is when life gets a little bit challenging, right? And they've been doing the same thing over and over again, right? What happens is somebody says to them, come and do this thing. This thing's way better. You shouldn't do that thing that you've been doing your whole life. You should actually try this new thing. So suddenly we get distracted by this new thing. And what happens is we go into this dip, but then we end up back at the start trying to do something new. And we have to go through this whole cycle again and again. And a lot of people do this, right? Now, in SOMA Breath, we've had many times in the last 8 years where we've encountered a bit of a dip. We'll call like a semi-crisis moment, right? But that's actually when the biggest growth has happened. And with SOMA Breath, because we're so committed to what we do, because we know it changes lives, it saves lives, it really can help people in such profound ways that I will do anything I can to get this out there. And what that also means is that I try and not get distracted by too many of these shiny, objects that people throw at me. It's hard. Sometimes they're very tempting, but, I try and stay focused on our mission, our core mission, right? And by doing so, what happens is when you get into that period of a dip, right, you suddenly learn something new about what may be the next step, the next leap of growth for whatever opportunity you're in, business you're in, work you're in, career in, even with your relationships. Sometimes you go through a bit of a dip, a bit of a crisis moment, but when you get through to the other side, you go through another line of growth, right? And if you do that, and this is what I want to help you to do with this session I want to do with you, right? It could be the next period of massive opportunity and growth for you. And that's what I want to make 2026 to be for everybody on this call, all right? So anyone here, tell me a little bit about your intention. Like, why are you here? You can write in the comments. I just want to see a little bit about, if there was one line you could, that sums up what you want to manifest in 2026, what would that be? To feel stronger, follow my passion, helping others heal, accountability, be more present, focused, free from pain, health, awakening, expansion, publishing my book, evolve. All right. So what I want you to try and do though, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a little exercise and we're going to chunk this down a little bit. Okay. So this is really important. If you can get a little bit more clear, right, with that next step, that next thing that you need to do that's going to bring you closer to your goals. Something it may be that you've been putting off, right, for a long time. It may be something that you need to do, right, but this shiny object may be distracting you, right? I want you to get clear on that. So this is how we're going to chunk it down. So first, just before we get to this vision setting, right, I just want to give you a little bit of inside knowledge on the power of SOMA Breath for transformation, right? Which may be some stuff that you haven't heard before, okay? So I'm going to give you a little bit of time just to think about your big intention, right? And then I'm going to give you a little bit of a science on the real mechanism of why SOMA Breath can actually be the catalyst that gets you to those results you were looking for, right? And then we're going to go through a really powerful breathwork journey together, okay? So as you're all writing down your intentions, okay, right, what I want you to do now, right, is now, let's give you an example. Somebody says removing blocks, right, removing blocks. Now I want to go a little bit deeper into that. What does that mean, right? What does that mean to remove blocks? So what I want you to think about is, what are those blocks? If you're aware of them, what are those blocks? What is that block that you need to overcome? Okay, and be specific, a bit more specific about the blocks. Because just saying removing blocks is a bit vague, so we need to go a bit deeper. So have a think for yourself. What is a block? If you could overcome one block, what would that be, right? Now somebody wrote overcome old patterns. Same thing, right? Think of what is one old pattern that you need to overcome. It's better to just focus on one. If you can achieve one, you can achieve many. So start with one first, right? Lack of motivation, somebody wrote. So when you say lack of motivation, what is it that you're lacking motivation to do, right? So have a think about that. Get a bit more clear on what is it that if you were motivated, you could achieve, you could uncover, all right? Same thing with self-limiting beliefs that somebody's just put, self-worth, all right? So what would it mean to overcome self-worth? What would be the thing that you would do next as a result of overcoming self-worth issues, right? So what would that allow you to do? Why is it important to do that thing, right? So now start thinking a little bit more clear about some goals that we can set for ourselves. And we're going to use what I call the SMART manifesting system, all right? I don't like the old traditional SMART goal system. I like it when it's done like this, but it can be a very useful tool, right, to get specific. So S in SMART goals stands for specific, right? M stands for measurable. Okay, so specific, measurable goal. So by specific, I mean being really clear, right, on, it doesn't have to be super specific, right? It can be a bit broader, but I'll give you an example. A specific measurable goal would be like an amount of money, okay, that you want to manifest, call in this year. So let's say you need $100,000. Just giving you a little broad like idea, okay, of something you could put out there. Specific, measurable, because it's measurable is something you can measure, because you know if you've suddenly manifested $1,000, $100,000, even $1,000, whatever you want. And then the next is A, achievable. All right, it's got to be something realistic, right? So if somebody puts $10 million down, think about, is that really achievable? So something that's realistic and achievable, okay? You might surprise yourself. Okay? You might actually get way more than you put down. Then it needs to be realistic, okay? Similar to achievable. And T, time bound. So I want to give you a time, right, limit. So we're going to give ourselves this whole year to achieve this thing. So what I want you to have a think about now is a SMART goal for this year, all right? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. You're going to give yourself 12 months, all right? Now you can put this, it doesn't have to be money, to anything. It could be a person that you need to manifest. Specific, right? It could be a person you need to call in, a contact. It could be an employee you need to hire. It could be a girlfriend or a boyfriend that you want to manifest, or a wife or a husband, right? It's measurable because you know if they come in, right, to your life. It could be achievable, it could be realistic, and there's a time now to it. which is a year. So think about that for yourselves. Think about that for yourselves now, to your own situation. I'll give you another help on how to figure this out for yourself. So somebody put negative limiting beliefs, right? Overcome limiting beliefs. So if that was to become a specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-bound goal, so think of what is a limiting belief that you got, right? Now, let's say that's money, for example. Let's say you have negative beliefs about attracting money and becoming abundant, right? So you could now put in money as a specific goal. So what I want you to think of, though, is what you're going to do with that money, right? That's what we're going to use in the breath session. What will that money allow you to do? Have a think about that. It's measurable because it's an amount of money. It should be achievable, realistic, time-bound. And so if you were going to think about this year, what you want to manifest this year, what's the level of abundance you want to create this year, right? Think about breaking it down into some achievable, realistic steps, okay? So not everyone is going to be able to manifest $100,000 this year, but some of you will, right? So think about it individually for yourself, what that is. Now, some of you may not have materialistic goals. You may have other goals, like you just want peace of mind, or maybe you want to get over a health challenge. Maybe you have a chronic illness like I used to have. I had ulcerative colitis. So for me, that would be a health goal. Overcoming that, healing myself fully of that, be measurable, be achievable. It's realistic, because if I look out, are other people achieving this? Have other people healed themselves, right? And then I gave myself 12 months. I remember when I had ulcerative colitis to get back on my feet. I did it in 4 months, all right? Now, think about that for yourselves. I know a lot of you join these calls because you're trying to heal from something, okay? So have a think about this. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, and I'm just going to have a look through some of these intentions you put down, okay? And I love this. Now people are getting more specific. That's great, all right? So keep doing that. So now let me just give you a little heads up on SOMA Breath and why it works to manifest abundance. And it's all to do with your state, okay? So I believe, right, that you manifest what you feel, okay? So if you feel like crap, you're going to manifest crap into your life. If you feel genuinely grateful, healthy, right? If you feel grateful, you're generally naturally high as a person, high vibe, you're going to be healthy and happy, right? So this state is really achievable when you create an alignment internally between your mind, body, and spirit, right? The state of being naturally high, happy, and healthy. And it comes down to knowing a little bit about biology. So the way we produce energy in the body is through our breath. And everything is energy. Even your emotions is energy in motion, okay? Where is energy produced in your body? Your mitochondria. And what they found is your mitochondria, these tiny little cells, are, okay, they are related to every single function in your body, from how you produce hormones. They're like the master controllers of all the enzymes and reactions in your body that drives your life, right? They influence your mood, your well-being, everything. Mitochondria are the centerpiece of pretty much everything that is the manifestation of your life, okay? And what mitochondria create is energy, ATP, and that is prana, life force energy, chi, okay? So through breath, we actually harness the energy in the body. And with SOMA breath practices, we use a technique called intermittent hypoxia of holding your breath for 60 to 90 seconds after your exhale, which I'm going to show you how to actually enhance the health of your mitochondria by giving them a oxygen fast, a breath fast, right? Where we take away oxygen for a brief period and give it back, take it away, give it back. That's what we do in SOMA breath, rhythmic breathing, followed by holding your breath, rhythmic breathing, holding your breath. What they've shown in various studies is that this dramatically amplifies the power of mitochondria. Actually, you can go from 1,000 to 4,000 mitochondria in every single cell, okay? And even in some cells, there's more mitochondria. They can triple, quadruple, even 5 times the amount. This makes you super efficient in producing energy. If you become really efficient at producing energy, you go from a banged up Ford engine to a finely tuned Tesla engine that just runs and runs and runs, doesn't break down, okay? That's my goal for you this year, because if you do that, this is the foundation of everything. And it can happen as quickly as just 21 days of doing SOMA Breath practice regularly, following a specific protocol. You upgrade yourself from inside out. And this is what the mystics have been telling us all the time, is that you control the mind through the body. And that's how we control our states. And that's how we feel awesome more of the time. And I guarantee if you can do this for yourselves, this is the stepping stone to abundance in your life. Because that's what I did. It's what loads of people have done that I've met through this community, and also a lot of our instructors and our mentors who teach people in this community. They've all gone through this transformation by going within, inside out. So by controlling the inner world, upgrading that, we can have a better relationship with the outer world, right? We start to manifest better. We make better decisions. We get better actions, better results. So it all starts from mitochondria, okay? I'm going to give you one more little tip. Now, mitochondrial energy, right, the DNA in it is called mtDNA. It is actually passed down through the mother lineage, comes down from your mum, right? So actually your vibe is to do with your relationship with your mother. It's passed down from your mother, your mitochondria. Not many people know this, okay? And this is why in many mystic traditions, what they try to do is heal the relationship with the mother, or any imprints that may have gone wrong in early childhood, right? In relationship with the mother. And that's why you hear a lot of talk about divine feminine. Now they know scientifically that there's such a strong relationship with our mums, okay? It's passed down through mitochondria, and it's your vibe. Your vibe is passed down from your mother. Now this is the thing, and this may be the ultimate goal for you to set this year. This is what changed my life. If you have any issues with your mother, if you have any like relationship problems, if you've ever felt like she's disappointed in you, or if you've had big breakups, you don't talk to your mum, or anyone who's like a divine feminine in your life, right, is very close to you, is a female, this, I'm telling you, if you can heal this, if you can make peace with this, everything in your life changes, right? Everything, okay? It's not easy to do, but I guarantee it, if you do this, all the things you want to manifest becomes so much more easier to do. So a lot of people suffer from stress and all these problems with their health, no lack of success and all of this stuff in their life because they haven't healed their relationship with their mum. And the moment I did this, right, everything changed in my life, right? And right now, I have my mum, I have Natasha, my wife's parents, all together in the same house in Dubai for the first time. And for me, this was a great achievement because I wanted to bring the whole family together. There was a long time where I had a big problem with my mother and I wasn't being successful. In fact, my ulcerative colitis was linked to that. The moment I healed that, abundance just keeps flowing in my life. So if there was one thing you could manifest, right, even if it's just energetically in this call today, it's the relationship with the divine feminine, which is your actual mother, right? And if they passed away, okay, it doesn't mean you can't heal that relationship with them because there is an energetic karmic link, right, that is in your mitochondria, how you produce energy in the body. So when you heal that, your mitochondria change, the consciousness shifts, and you get upgraded at a cellular level. This is no woo-woo stuff. This is scientific. You can check this all out, how the mitochondrial DNA is passed down from the mother. So I would say this is the most important goal you can manifest this year if you ever have any problems with your mother. Not everyone's going to have this, but what you could also do is send your mother a lot of love, right, in this call today as well. Because by doing that, telling you supercharge power of manifesting, okay? And if you look at a lot of Vedic Indian Hindu religions, they always worship women when they come to abundance. Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance, right? They also worship Kali, the goddess of destruction. There's a lot of goddess worship in Hindu mysticism, and there's a reason for that, because they know the power of the mother for manifesting, right? And the female, the divine feminine. But they also know the power of the female energy for destroying things. Kali is god of destruction and death. So we have to honor the feminine energy in our lives, because it's very powerful, very strong. There's a lot of amazing women on this call today as well. So you need to honor yourselves as well. Like really hold yourselves high up, right? Because you do the most important thing on this planet, and that is give birth and give life, right? That is an amazing thing, right? That we all have to honor. So I actually now, with almost every session I do, whether it's on here or in private, I always honor the divine feminine, because it's really powerful creative force. And I'm not doing it for just selfish reasons to make abundance. I've just seen the impact it makes in my own life, right? When I have a good relationship with my mother and women in general, right? It just makes life so much better, all right? So let's begin. Been talking a lot like a machine gun, as I usually do. I'm going to just teach you the method. It's very simple, very easy to do, okay? So I want you to either be sitting up or lying down for this, okay? I love that statement someone says, and when you don't have a mother, there is always Mother Earth. Yes, Gaia energy, all right, for sure. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is doing this sitting up or lying down, and you're simply going to be breathing along in time with the music. So you're going to hear a count in the rhythm of the music, and you're just going to breathe in, but this time we're going to breathe in through our life force glands, right, which is the sphincter pelvic floor area. So when you breathe in through your nose, and you contract up the sphincter and let go on the exhale to the rhythm of the music. Okay, the music's going to have a 4-4 rhythm, 4 in, 4 out, followed by breath holds, and then a 2 in, 2 out, followed by breath holds. We're going to do this together. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in and breathe out to the beat. Okay, and then it's going to charge you up for the next part, where you breathe fully out and hold your breath after full exhalation. Here, you just relax every muscle in your body and just enjoy that moment of stillness as you hold your breath. So you're doing rhythmic breathing to a beat, and you're breathing out fully on the exhale, relaxing completely. Then I'll encourage you to hold your breath as long as you can. But then there'll be a point you can't hold any longer, and you breathe in again through your nose, and you contract up the sphincter. Now, what a lot of people do, they make a mistake of trying to stick their belly out when they do the rhythmic breathing. Don't worry about doing that. When you breathe in through your nose, you're already breathing diaphragmatically. So just breathe in through the sphincter or the pelvic floor. And breathe out and let go. It's called Ashwini Mudra. Then you breathe out fully, hold your breath on the exhale, and you breathe in. On the inhale, and you contract up the sphincter muscles, hold it in. And as you pull in, you're going to bring the energy into the solar plexus here. This is why I like to do this sitting up. It's much easier to do this if you're sitting up. You breathe it in, hold it, and then we're going to hum. Hum to finish that cycle. Okay, we're going to do 2 rounds of this, because we've actually, we're only going to do a short session, but it's going to be a very powerful session for manifesting together. Okay? All right. So, everybody clear on the method? If you're not, don't worry. I'll be repeating it as we do the journey. Okay? And then if you really want to master this, I really recommend you join our app, do our courses, and hire a SOMA Breath instructor to go deeper. Okay.
Niraj, I'm going to share some fun. I'm going to share some fun before we get started, because I don't think you were there to see this, but I'm so glad you took the time to explain everything, because, I think the results got reset, but about 33% of the people that are here are completely new to SOMA Breath. So this is going to be one of their first experiences. So everybody is in for a treat.
Brilliant. So let me know, are you all clear on the method? If you're not, don't worry, because I'm going to be guiding you through this whole journey. And you're just getting a little taste of SOMA Breath. You're going to see how powerful it is. And one of the things I want to manifest this year is more of my DJ connections, okay? I've actually landed in Ibiza for the last 4 years, where I've been starting to manifest some of the world's top DJs, music producers to work with me on groundbreaking music for our SOMA Breath app, right? The land of electronic music. So I'm going to be playing one that's become very popular recently. Jason loved it. We'll be playing that track that's co-produced with the one and only Thimba. All right, so let's get ready. And Jason, we're on the hour, right? 1 hour session.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we see your DJ deck, so I don't know if you want to share your video or
Oops.
just the audio, but we see
Sorry,
the
that was a
whole
mistake.
mixing session.
That was a mistake.
That looks like we're in for a treat.
Okay. So to do this, as I said, I want you to tune in now with your eyes closed. Okay. For a moment, with your eyes closed, just tuning in to a sound, any sound that draws your awareness right now. And then just tuning in to the sound you start to hear rising. That's right. Tuning into the sound as though the sound is all that is, here and now, in this now moment. As you tune into that sound, nothing but the sound, begin to bring your awareness now to the sound of my voice. It should be your guide on this journey. Journey into abundance. Journey into manifesting the greatest dreams. 2026 starts with your breath. That's right. As you tune into that sound, the sound of my voice, your awareness to the breath. Breathe in and out. Now on your next inhale, take a deep breath all the way in. Squeeze every muscle in your body tightly. Squeeze. And then let go. A sigh of good feelings. That's right. And again, taking a deep breath all the way in. Squeeze every muscle in your body. And let go. Letting go of any tension in your body. Now, awareness to a movie playing in your mind's eye. On this movie, see what you'd see, feel what you'd feel, hear what you'd hear. If you were to complete one goal, one task you've been holding back in 2025, that you know that if you were to complete it, it would bring you closer to what it is that you really want to call in and manifest into your life. Make this specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound goal you're going to call in. That's right. That's right. Now I want you to think about what you'd see, feel, and hear the moment that you achieve that goal, whatever it is. The first thing that comes to your mind. You know what it is that you've been holding back from doing. You know exactly what it is. It's the first thing that comes to your mind, the top of your head. See yourself achieving it right now. And notice how that makes you feel as you achieve that goal. That's right. Notice those feelings in your body right now. Those tingly sensations. Those good vibrations. Yes. Those good feelings, those good vibrations spreading through your body right now as you've manifested this goal this year. That thing you've been holding back from doing. You know that if you do it, it's going to bring you abundance. What I'm going to do now for you is to tune this feeling, anchor it into your somatic intelligence. So you become one with that state. So that you stay focused. And when those shiny objects come at you, you don't give in to temptation. You actually become someone who completes things, finishes things, sees it all the way through to the end, does the work that's necessary to achieve your big dreams. See yourself now filling up with those good feelings, good sensations of gratitude, love for life right now, as all the things you have done, that plan you've made, those steps you've taken have come to fruition. And I know you've done that before. I know that if you look back into your own life, you've made a plan, you've taken the steps, you've taken action, and you've achieved those things. And you've not given in to temptation. You've stayed focused to your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, and you've manifested those dreams before. So I wanted to remind you of how good that felt. How good did it feel to accomplish something great? How did it feel? See yourself doing that again right now, this year. You're going to be filled with this gratitude because you know you can manifest anything, achieve anything you want. That's right, so tune into that feeling right now. So it's happening right now. And notice where those feelings in your body start to come up. When you start to feel those good feelings in your body, want you to take a hand and point to where you feel it. It could be your finger, it could be your hand. Place it on the area of your body where you feel those sensations, those good feelings, those good vibrations. Now, if there was a color that was associated with those feelings, what would be that color? This is a manifesting color, the first thing that comes to your mind. This is it. You're going to use this color in every SOMA Breath session that you do. You're manifesting abundance into your life. Now, we're going to start to breathe together. That's right. When you breathe in, you're going to breathe that color into every cell of your being. That's right. You can imagine that you're tuning every single cell of your being, the mitochondria, with this frequency. Light. That's right. Let's get ready to breathe in rhythm, breathe in beats. After 3, 2, 1, breathe in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3.
That's right. Keep breathing. Keep connecting.
In.
Stay with that rhythm.
3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4.
Breathing in abundance.
2, 3, 4. Out.
Breathing out all that doesn't serve you. Letting it go.
In.
Breathing in abundance.
3, 4. Out.
Breathing out. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Right now.
2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In.
Yes.
2,
Keep breathing.
3,
Charge it up.
4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 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 4. Out. 2, 3.
That's right. Now, take a deep breath in. And then breathe all the air out. Let go of your breath and hold your breath after 4 exhalation. Become completely relaxed. Relax every single cell in your body right now. Just allow that sacred life force energy to enter within. That's right. That's right, keep holding. And then you start to feel that first urge to breathe. See if you can override that first urge. It's going a little bit longer. You can shrug your shoulders a little bit. You might get some contractions. You can move with the contractions. You can swallow. There's many tricks you can do to just hold your breath a little bit longer, even count down in your mind 10 to 1. Slowly. Then you start to feel this really strong urge to breathe and you cannot possibly hold it any longer. I want you to go a little bit more, slightly beyond the comfort zone. That's where the growth happens, the metaphor for your life. That's right. When you go slightly beyond the comfort zone is when you grow. So now when you feel you cannot hold it any longer, encourage you to then take a deep breath all the way in and send the energy all the way up. Send the energy up and up and up, contracting up the sphincter muscles, pulling the energy up like a spiral vortex of electrical light, up and up and up, into the midbrain, illuminating you to your higher power. Become the channel. That's right. Then hold it. When you start to feel the first urge to breathe, release with a tone. That's right. Now coming back to normal breathing, checking in with how you're feeling, getting ready for the next round. If you're still holding, keep holding until the next round. Let's get ready to breathe. This time we're going to breathe in a little bit deeper. Let's go. Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3.
Keep breathing, keep connecting. In.
2, 3, 4. Out.
That's right.
3, 4.
Breathing in that rhythm. Let's up.
3, 4.
In.
2, 3, 4.
Out.
2, 3, 4. In. 2,
That's right. Keep breathing.
4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In.
Breathing, keep connecting.
3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3.
Doing great. We're almost there.
Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2,
That's right. Keep breathing, keep charging it up.
2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4.
Now getting ready for the next breath retention phase.
4. Out.
Almost there.
3, 4.
That's right.
In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4.
Now, take a deep breath in. Then breathe all the air out. Hold your breath before exhalation. Life is a series of inhales and exhales. Press pause on your breath. Press pause on life. Now we go fast to listen. Bringing the clutch of the unconscious mind. Bringing it into full alignment. Your higher vision. That's right, keep holding. Going deep, deeper within. Going deeper, stronger within. That's right. Hold it. Going deeper, deeper within. Then you start to feel that big urge to breathe. See if you can override that first urge, stepping slightly beyond the comfort zone. Then, when you cannot hold your breath any longer, go slightly beyond the comfort zone even more. You start to feel that strong energy sensation building up within you. Then, take a full deep breath all the way in. Send the energy up. Sending the energy up like a spiral vortex of light, up and up and up, into midway. Hold that breath in, bring it up like a cannon. Up and hold it. When you cannot hold it longer, release. That's right. Just completely relax. Back to normal breathing. Just reflect this moment right now. That's fine. Just enjoy that moment right now. Just reflect on how your life is going to change as a result of achieving that thing you've been holding back 2026. Imagine the impact that's going to make on those around you. Ripple effect, what that will do for others. Think of why is that important? Why is it important for you to achieve this goal? Reflect on any thoughts, inspirations, moments, new ideas and revelations have come to you this moment right now. That's right. Now I need to think of any resistance and doubts that may have come up during this process, really tuning in to what you need to do to step into abundance in 2026. Any doubts and limitations, anything that's been holding you back. And what I want you to do now is just to shake that off. So I invite you now, take this energy we've just cultivated together, and to just to step up, stand up, put both your feet on the floor. Right. And what I want to do now is just start to freestyle, move, shake, and liberate yourselves. This is how we shake in SOMA Breath. You just send the vibration up through your ankles, your feet, and just shake like this, the whole body. I'm going to do it to this music. There's no guidance. You're just going to break free, liberate. All that energy has been holding you back. All the doubts, the worries, they're all going to go right now. Then you can dance and have some fun. So, my new track coming out soon. Celebrate. I don't think this year's going to be good.
You don't understand my love. the sun and all the chores, all the dreams and all of the truth. You don't understand my love. 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 You don't understand my love.
Let's shake it off. Any stress, the last few seconds. Let it all go. Release anything that doesn't serve you right now. Let it all go. Let it all go. Yeah. Right. Yes. Woo! Amazing. All right. There we go. Let's get this back. So I'm doing this whole thing from a office in Dubai because we're still moving into our new apartment. It's just taking a bit of time. So sorry about the sound, any sound issues. But I hope this all came through okay. I'd love to get some feedback. And this was my new track coming out this year. It's amazing. It's going to be a big one, I think. Could be a hit. What do you think? Amazing. So obviously SOMA Breath instructors get all of these songs to use in their sessions, including the breathwork journeys, and it'll be coming very soon. Wow, love it. I need to take some clips of this feedback for my manager who's going to love this. So, wow. Yeah. Amazing feedback. Thank you so much, everyone. Love it. Yes. Beautiful. Everyone wants to get hold of that track. I love it. All right, come out soon, don't worry. All right, everybody, so let's just get a little bit of a check-in with how everyone's feeling. So I think at the beginning, we had a little vibe score, 0 to 10. 10 is the most ecstatic you've ever felt. 0 is the least. How are we feeling now on a scale of 0 to 10 after that? Nice. So dope. Felt the release. 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8.5. Okay. 9, 10. Brilliant. 1100. I love it. Beautiful. And that was just 20 minutes. Imagine just doing 20 minutes of that a day. Wouldn't your life be better? Just doing 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes. Everyone's got 20 minutes. All right. Everyone's got 20 minutes. So I usually do much longer, more deeper, profound sessions in our retreats. We sometimes dedicate, our breathe togethers when I do them for this. And we have amazing instructors for these deep, powerful sessions that we do. So definitely tune in to this SOMA Breath Breathe Together Sundays, because that's where you do more longer, profound sessions. This one was to give you a taste. There's a lot of people new to this. Just give you a taste. And we also have many tracks on our app as well that you can test out of different lengths, okay? But just think, in just 20 minutes, it feels that good, right? State shift, okay? So if you start your day like that, you're supercharging your mitochondria, right? But you're also changing your state. You're going to have a much better day as a result, don't you think? If you just woke up and did a bit of that every morning, there's no breath, right? It would be awesome, right? So do that and then get to work on your goals, right? Just do one. Once you do that first one that you manifested achieving today, then it becomes a snowball effect. You start to do more and more, and then opportunities open up, and then you go, wow, my life's even better than I thought it could be, right? That's what happens when you start to take action, because the key word in law of attraction is action. Stick that mantra up on your walls everywhere. Wherever you go, key word in law of attraction is action. Nobody really gets anything they want by just doing nothing, except for if they want to get that result of doing nothing, right? That's the only people who get successful doing nothing are the ones who want to just do nothing, okay? But if you want to achieve something in your life and get something done, right, that's great and makes the world a better place, you got to take action. So SOMA Breath really helps give you the energy to take action and do what you thought was impossible, and to have the will and the determination to say yes and get stuff done. So that's what SOMA Breath does. At core level is how we help you manifest, is to amplify your state, how you feel every single morning, and tune your brain through neurosomatic programming to stay focused on what you want, right? And to let go of all the distractions and to start tuning into a wider frequency of thoughts, of consciousness, because we're tuning up the pituitary gland and the pineal gland at a deep level. And when you do that and you get that alignment of the master glands, magic starts to happen. And that's what we're doing here in SOMA Breath. Works on all levels, mind, body, and spirit. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. And I really wish you the best of luck and not luck. Well, we manufacture luck in SOMA Breath, but blessings for having the most abundant 2026 you can. Okay. Thank you so much. Peace.
Niraj, let's give it some more rounds of applause. I know that you all know how to use the react button. If you don't, there's like a little react button at the bottom of your Zoom that you can click on it. You can send some claps, some hearts, some celebrations, some rocket ships, which I will initiative of singing. And a big thank you to you, Niraj, for coming and doing this incredible session, Awaken 2026. And as Niraj mentioned, this is just what we get to do in 20 minutes. Now, I want to paint a path, a choice for people who are on the session today, because there's a few things that we want to encourage you to do depending on where you are along your journey. I spoke about this at the beginning and I'm going to repeat it again. You should definitely be on the SOMA Breath app. Over there, I've seen in the comments, people are wondering, where do I find access to some of the replays? Where do I get the chance to actually connect on things that we just experienced or the Breathe Together Sunday? Look at the live experiences. And as a free user, you can join all the Breathe Together Sundays for free. This session is going to be available for free. And all of you who decided to upgrade to the premium experience, we even have an amazing experience that'll happen tomorrow, which is the first sparks of pleasure. This is on our Breathe Together Friday. There are Breathe Together Mondays, Move Together Wednesdays, and so much more. When you click on the See All button, all the replays are here, and you will see the ones you have access to are the Breathe Together Sunday and some of the special events that we do together. Now, at this point, I'd love to give an opportunity for those who want to go through what is the signature transformational program here at SOMA Breath. Quick question in the chat. Who here has graduated from the 21-day awakening journey? The 21-day awakening journey is the signature program here at SOMA Breath. It's one of the programs that completely creates all of the state changes and transformation that has been so popular that Cambridge University itself came in and started to wonder, how are people getting this kind of transformation? It is just as powerful as people who are on the cutting edge of using psychedelics in the chase of transformation. If you have done it, you can probably share in the chat how transformative it has been for you. And for anybody who says they have been wanting to do it, this is exactly what I'm going to talk about here, because I'm going to make something very incredible that we're doing for the absolute first time to make the barriers for you to experience it lower than ever. It's a new year. You've taken the chance to breathe with us. We want you to see what happens when you come with us on a journey for 21 days. We're going to be offering the program for 40% off. This is a guided journey with one of our mentors, our transformational coaches who are walking you through this experience where you have a weekly live call with small cohort groups where you will get to share, breathe, transform, and build new habits that will support you through your journey. If you're just having a look at the chat right now, you will see what people who have experienced this event is sharing about how transformative it is. We'll put a link into the chat. So if you are looking to do the 21-day awakening journey, you can do so right now at the start of the year for 40% off. Now, this is going to be a place where you're going to learn a daily practice. You're going to go through the guided journey with weekly calls. There are 4 live calls, and we're adding additional sessions that are going to be available at various times. So you can pick a time that is available in your time zone. As you go through this page, you're going to read a bit more about what exactly to expect through this session. And what I mean by a surprise is that for some of you who are looking to balance your payments to get started, for the first time ever, we're going to offer you an opportunity to pay it as a payment plan. So at a 40% off, instead of $500, it's being offered for $299. But for those of you who would prefer to go with monthly installments, all you need to do to get started is for $111, which Niraj was insistent in making it this 111 number. It is a divine number. It's been present in a lot of life events for Niraj. So we wanted to make sure we honored the manifesting powers of the 111. You can get started for $111 upfront, and then you will have 2 monthly payments in the following months. And here's something I want to bring up to you if you've been wanting to do the 21-day awakening challenge and you've been on the fence on how transformative it is. You're reading people's testimonials. We're lowering the barriers for you to get started. So I want to take it up and put ourselves on the line, which is if you get started for the next cohorts that are starting next week, you can get started for 111. If it hasn't been the most transformational experience you've ever done at the start of a year, you can contact our customer support and say, I don't want to make the future payments. This wasn't what I was promised. That's how bold we are about how transformative it is. We know this is going to be for you. We want to put our foot out and, take the first leap. Join us for 111 and come and see for yourself. We promise this is going to be the best decision for you to make starting your 2026. And if you're curious about how our customer support is, we just had a team meeting before we did this webinar, and we were reading what our customer support team was sharing just before the call. And we get to have your responses come in regularly, sharing how incredible it is doing business with our customer support. And I had to pull up one particularly from Mary Grace McAfee, who basically gave us a review saying, "Thank you, Monica. I got acquainted with a 21-day platform and looking forward to Friday. We respond within 10 hours on average, and that was while we were going through the busy holidays. We are there to support you. We want people to go through the 21 days. We want to transform the world, and we want to bring down the barriers for you to get started." Monica is on the call right now, and I'm actually going to poke at her because she is so amazing. She is on the calls. She is making sure the administration is working, and I'm putting you on the spot to just say big thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Monica. She will take care of you and her team when it comes to making sure that you are on the right path and you have access to everything you need. Monica, thank you so much. You're always amazing in taking care of us. I want to send you many blessings and thank you. That being said, this is the incredible start of the year offer we want to make. Please come and join the 21-day awakening. Our mentors are ready. We're going to have classes up to 30 maximum. So you all have some individual times to connect, to transform, to go through the experience, to be held by the hand, and to be breathing in unity. This is going to be one of the most powerful decisions you make starting this year. And you can get started for just $111. If you're paying up front, it's $299, 40% off, and we want to make sure that we get as many people as possible breathing together, joining through the transformation, and starting the year strong. The 21-day awakening journey has been studied. If you go through the page, you're going to hear all the stories in the testimonial, and I'm going to finish with just sharing something that our team took the time to add in our weekly report, and the entire team, you have to understand, everyone working at SOMA Breath is so passionate and excited about creating transformation for people. This is what gets us motivated. We work through the whole holidays because we want to be able to push this mission forward, support our students, And we had one of the best things happen in our weekly team meeting is our team member Olga shared one of the stories from somebody going through the program. I'm going to play this video and I think it's worth listening to because I just hope all of you who are taking action on going through the 21-day awakening can have an experience just as powerful as our lovely participant here.
Hi, it's an honor to meet both of you. I'm addicted to your online performances, I have to say. And I have to say today is the first time in over 30 years that you made my back pain go away. I have fibromyalgia. I had 5 herniated discs. Last year I was bedridden for like 8 months. They found that I had 7 vertebrae cutting into the nerve root column in my spine, and basically, gave me a live with it diagnosis. I did the 21-day journey, and I decided to challenge myself to keep going for 30 more days because I expected a miracle. And I have to say, I originally was skeptical. I was like, why didn't it cure me? But I just kept going and going and going. And today I did a ton of stuff. It's freezing here. There was snow this morning, and I loaded my car because I'm taking a trip, and my back was killing me when I started your session. And I thought, okay, my day's over. I'm just going to go back to bed after this. I can't tell you. I feel like a fairy came and did a miracle. Claudia, I love your movement. Pietro, I love your movement. I've been a fitness instructor since I was a teenager in high school. Even after I was in a back brace, I took off my back brace and became a Pilates teacher for 17 years. My mom danced until 3 weeks before she died at 96. We were working out and doing ballet bar together. Literally, she was doing plie releve at 96, 3 weeks before she died. And I love to move, and just doing your movements. And Pietro, like you totally understand, take it easy. I'm not a good take it easy person because I'm a little too type A, so I always try to do the hardest level. But you just guys gave me so much hope and so much joy. I said at the beginning I want to do a testimonial. Well, I can do 1,000 testimonials. I'll scream it on my rooftop today. I love you both. I watch your replays. Claudia, I dance with you all the time. You two are both amazing. I mean, all the tribe is amazing. I'm enrolled in instructor training, and I'm going to begin soon. And you guys are giving me so much hope for the future and for this year to be the best year ever. I just love you both, and the whole tribe, everybody who's here. Thank you, and thank you for letting me talk. I don't mean to take up so much time, but I've just been through so much. I mean, I lost my mom. I moved 3 times. I lost my whole life in the past couple of years, but this is the first time I've had hope in a long time. So bless you both. Thank you.
This is what motivates us to work really hard. This is what makes us so excited to be a part of SOMA Breath with all of you. And honestly, just seeing a little bit of what transformation happened through our breathing together today, we look forward to hearing more stories like this from those of you who decide to come through the 21 Awakening journey. Monica had a chance to share the chat, the link for you to discover more about the program. You'll see a lot of videos there. They're all stories that you'll get to hear, from similar ones to Marcy, some who are getting different types of experience. If you're feeling any kind of calling, if you're feeling inspired, we'd love for you to take us up on this offer. It's 40% off, or you can choose the payment plan option, which we're offering for the first time. 111, you can get started, and the sessions start next week. The only thing I'm going to add to this information before I let you all go is I do have some specific times that they start. And when you sign up, you'll be automatically enrolled until the classes fill up. Like I mentioned, there is small classes because this is very much of a guided session. But I'm posting into the chat right now that the first session you'll be automatically enrolled to is with David, which kicks off at 5 a.m. New York time. So that is January 14th at 5 a.m. But you'll see that there are different times that are available. The moment you register, here's the notice you need to take because you're here on the webinar and you're going to be the first ones to sign up. If you want to join any different time than the session that's been listed, immediately write to support and tell them that you want to register for maybe a different time or a different instructor. and you will get first dibs to make sure that you can have availability for that class. So please do that the moment you register. If you've registered and you're ready to get started at 5 a.m. on the Wednesday, January 14th with David, that'll be your auto enrollment. But we've added a lot of classes, and as soon as they fill up, we're going to be closing them off. This is going to be a special group of people going together with a fresh new year. We hope you're going to be a part of it. And I will stay back if there's any questions, but this will be the end of the session for now. And I just want to say a big thank you. Again, I wanted to paint the path. Those of you who are new to Soma Breath, please download the app regardless. Come and do your practice there. And for those of you who want to take the step further in us, join the 21-day awakening journey. This is the best time to do it. And we hope it's going to be the catalyst to an incredible 2026. Thank you so much. This is the end of the core piece. I will just remain if there's any questions, but Monica will send the link, and we encourage you to sign up, and we will see you through in the 21-day awakening journey, and you will now be part of the Soma Breath community, and we can't wait to hear your stories of transformation. Thank you so much. I'll be sticking around, seeing if there's any questions that come up, and I do think, well, Pingling, looks like you might have joined at the end, but I believe you're also going through the 21-day awakening journey. I just saw into the chat. The replay will be made available on the app, so be sure to grab the app. I'll be looking into if I can pull up any of the questions that have come up from everyone here. And so this is the end of the core session. Let's just see. I'm seeing some questions. We saw what happened on the join live at the beginning. There was a link. The moment the timer hit 0, the link showed the December 23rd. We had it fixed within the first 10 minutes, so apologize for that, but we've answered that. Let's see. Somebody was asking, we start with the 21 days transformation and after the coaching. No, the 21 days of transformation. So it's called the 21-day awakening journey. It has mentoring built into it. So you start the call, the first days you have a call. After the first week, you have another call. After the third week, you have another call. And then you have another graduation call and a check-in after you're going through. So your entire 21 day is getting a weekly touch point with the group where there's a little bit more science, a little bit more learning, and a group experience together. And then you have some daily challenges, daily practices, and a lot of learning in the course. So you are guided and held by the hand throughout the entire process. So great question, Catherine, and I hope that answers your question. As far as how to download the app, any app store, Soma Breath, look it up. You can find it, you can download it, you can get started. Trish is asking about the app. Is there 2 levels? So you either get the free experience on the app or you become a member on the app. It's, I believe, $89 a year. And that unlocks all of the live trainings, all the additional tracks. When you get signed up with the app, it's going to show you what the difference are with signing up to premium. But if you prefer to stay on the free, you get the Breathe Together Sundays and some of the special events like what we did today. A few basic tracks are available as well. Cami Rhodes asked a question that was more specific to the instructors, and yes, you can. Yes, you can. Your clients, if you are one of our partners. Let's see. Somebody just saying big thank you to Monica. She deserves more and more thanks because she's very lovely and very caring. And so I will read that out loud. Big thank you, Monica. Someone else asking about the app name, Soma Breath app. For those of you thinking about the timings for the app, yeah, the first one at 5 a.m., a little too early. I might encourage you to look at the 5 p.m. sessions that'll start on January 22nd on the Thursdays, or at noon or at 6 a.m. There's time zones available for people around the world. As you all saw in the app display I did at the beginning, there are people from around the world here. So we make sure that all of our sessions have multiple time zones that you can start with. So the moment you sign up, just send a quick email and suggest which session you'd rather enroll in. If you don't remember what the time zones are, just email the support saying, can you tell me which time zones I can sign up to? They'll take care of you under 10 hours, maybe less. I don't know. Monica, how many hours should I tell people to expect a reply that you would feel comfortable with? You're on the team, so. Imani, great to see that you're doing the 21-day awakening. We can't wait to see which session you'll be a part of, and I guess we'll get some story from you in about 21 days, and we can't wait to hear it. Somebody was asking, is this a part of the coaching training? I'm assuming you're talking about our instructor certifications. one thing to know is for anybody who's becoming a Soma Breath instructor, going through the 21-day awakening journey is mandatory. You need to become someone that has gone through an experience with Soma Breath because it is the most powerful methodology. So anyone who's an existing instructor, one of your first steps is to go through the 21-day awakening journey. So if you are already an instructor, you should be starting with this and it should be clear into, you must have just signed up because you'll see it's one of the first steps you need to do. Yeah, the Sunday section, there is a replay on the app. So on Sundays, you can join those. Yes. Don't worry, Catherine Ann. I got you. Um, where can you get that magical track? Nowhere else but the replay. That was a first screening that you all had from Niraj. This is a brand new track. I've never heard it before. And I'm supposed to be the general manager. So I need to talk to him to make me have access to that track. But very likely it will release on the app once it's been officially launched. Replay is available. It should be available shortly after this session. I'll let you in on a little insight. Is if you go on YouTube and you click Soma Breath and you look at the live replays section, you might find it there. But it's better on the app. Just get the app. You can find it there. All right. Trish is asking, where is the time in the UK? Where are the times displayed? I've put it in the chat a couple times. Let me see. You know what? I have this real. I'm going to flex with my fancy little technology because I'm seeing some various time zones that people are considering. I think I saw the UK. How many people in the UK are looking for a UK time zone here? Yeah. Let me see in the chat there. Is there a lot of people looking for the UK time zone? I'm going to do something pretty cool here. Let me see if this is going to work out right. I'm pretty sure it will. But I'm going to share my screen. I got to make this a little smaller. Okay. So you should be able to see my screen right now. And the available times are there. And I'm going to click on this cool app that I have. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. So, and you know what? Now I need to move this sideways just a little bit. Here we go. And when I click here, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I still can't see it. So we got to bring it just all the way down here. Okay. So the first one is at 5 a.m. New York time. So I'm going to move this to 5 a.m. New York time and have a look at that. So the one that starts at 5 a.m. New York time is 2 a.m. LA, 10 a.m. London. We have 11 Paris, 2 Dubai, 6 p.m. Singapore, and 9 p.m. Sydney. The second one is at 6 a.m. New York. So that'll be the one on January 15th. That will be the time. Now, as far as the one at noon, we're going to move all the way here at noon. So this is at noon on the 21st. Now, interestingly enough, this will be 1 a.m. on the 22nd because I'm looking at tomorrow. I'm going to just remove that so it's more clear. Yeah, so I'm here in Bali, so I have the same time as Singapore, but here's how the math will work out for that one. It'll be noon on the 21st, and you can see noon, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. And then finally, there's one that's happening at 5 p.m., which will be 15, which will be 10 p.m. London, 11 p.m. Paris, 2 a.m. Dubai, and then finally full circle will be 6 a.m. in Singapore and 9 a.m. Sydney. So there you go. You have various times available. As soon as you enroll, you'll be able to write to support, choose the ideal session, and we'll make sure to put you into the right group that fits your time zone. You can let support know where you're located, what are the available times. They'll make sure to send you all the details, and you'll get to pick your instructor, pick your time, and get the transformation. Once again, the offer that we're making, if you're just joining, is 40% off the 21-day awakening journey. So it's $299 to get started, but we're introducing a payment plan where you can get started for just $111, and then your future payments will come in the following months. We want to give you all a chance to get to start the year with a powerful investment into the most transformational product we have here at Soma Breath. We hope you take us up on this offer. You've seen a lot of the details of the people who have went through it, and we hope you're going to be one of them that comes to check it out. Will there be future dates available if we can't do it this month? Yes. So if you do sign up with this offer, you can ask about some future dates. Again, Monica and the team will make sure to take good care of you, walk you through all the options. There is a cohort every week. We'd have an extra capacity because we know a lot of you are going to sign up, and we want to keep the classes within about 20, 30 people. So when you write to support, they'll hold your hand and they'll take care of you. I think I've answered most of the questions. And so, you should be able to find the live experiences, Teresa. If you cannot, do write to support. And again, for any of the questions I might not have actually answered directly on a session today, support@somabreath.com. Our team is there. We just measured, by the way, we did a whole annual report. And what was absolutely incredible to witness is over 2025, our support team responded to 9,253 inquiries from you. And we've kept a very high satisfaction score. And where we started the year, it would take us about 28 hours to respond to inquiries. And we've just made a lot of investment into our customer support team. That time has now been reduced to an average, usually about 6 hours to 10 hours. It was a little longer during the holidays. We had a bit more extra volume as well. But right now, we are still aiming to be back at the 6 hour mark. So making sure that any of you who want support, get it fast and get it right. And so, yeah, I think that's all that I will share with everyone here. I will say much love. Thank you. Sign up. Check it out. We'll send you an email as well on how to get it started. I think the offer is going to be valid until Monday. But I will say this, if you want to be able to reserve your spot at the ideal time, do it now. Send that email, and you guys will be the ones to get the first dibs on the ideal spots, and you'll meet some fellow peers along the journey. My name is Jason Mark Campbell. It's been a pleasure to be the host. Another big shout out for Niraj on guiding this session. Thank you all for joining. Much love. Happy New Year, and we will see you in future SOMA Breath events. I'm going to do my favorite part. I'm going to remove the spotlight, and I'm going to give you all power. Who likes power?
Yeah.
All right, I'll ask you all to unmute and say, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Take care, everyone. Much love. Mwah, 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 mwah,
Yay!
mwah.
Happy New Year!
Feliz año,
Ciao,
feliz
ciao.
año.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Joyeux.
Year.
Bonne année, bonne année. Let's bring the languages. Let's go.
Greenlandic.
Peace, everyone. Much love.
Peace.